It's now recording.
Whenever you're ready.
Is there a timer going?
10 minutes, yes.
Right now? Is it already going?
I don't know, that's Garrett.
Garrett, did you shut the timer?
That's
you.
No, I haven't shut the timer. I haven't shut the timer yet. Someone go.
It's time to go.
Yeah, go. Go.
Okay, so no questions from Jules Padalita because he threw me under the bus at the last second. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. I'm really just kidding. Okay, I'm just gonna open it to more questions. I'm current CTF. I'm running for CTF. I do feel like I have grown in a leadership position. Thank you. Jules.
Will you forgive me?
I totally forgive you, full-heartedly.
Don't do it.
For those who want to know, Jules is actually crying.
How are you going to go about getting more and new people to CTF? And if you say flyers, I'm going to throw something at you.
Flyers. No, I'm gonna.
That's assault. It was on camera.
So.
We don't know who threw it though.
Michael Spivey, your fingerprints are on those keys.
They're my keys.
Then they
They're in my room in my parents' house.
I feel like spoken word is basically the best way to spread anything other than flyers. But I feel like during the winter months it's really hard to get new people. But I would definitely, I already do currently talk to people about CTF and try to get them to come. The problem right now is that it's indoors and that sounds a lot less fun than outdoors. So I would really probably step up my game once the summer months started to come around. Spidey?
Can I have my keys back?
No. Yes.
During the end of the year that we've had a tradition of having box sport CTF near the end of spring semester, will you incorporate that?
If people want it, yeah, I think people can attest. I've had an open communication with the players. I take criticism, not recommendations. I don't know what the word is. Requests. I take requests and I try to keep up on them. And so, if you want a box sport, my mom works at Roche and they go through paper like there's no tomorrow, so they have plenty of boxes there.
What is the most positive thing you believe that you've done in your admin, and what is the most negative thing you think you've done?
I have gotten direct communication with the manager of special events. I got 4 of her business cards. One is permanently in the binder right now with directions on how to contact her, what to say, what courts we need, and contacting her gets us specifically fast-tracked through the process of getting the rec center reserved. Most negative, I don't have a strong voice, so I probably don't have a big face at CTF. I have my mods, Garrett and Riley, yell a lot for me, so it's probably, I don't seem very authoritative because I don't talk all that much at CTF. Jules?
Just from this election summit so far, it's obvious that you are at least knowing that you're going to deal with a lot of trolls.
I'm dating Garrett.
That's.
I'm trying to say.
Okay, let's not get race into this. But let's. At CTF, it's probably the biggest game that has the most trolls, the most people just dorking around, fooling around, myself included. How do you feel about that? What are you going to do about it? What are you not going to do about it? Team balancing.
I embrace the trolls. Obviously, I'm dating Garrett. I feel like as long as everyone's enjoying themselves and they're not causing a problem, trolls are perfectly fine. Once they cause a problem, I will try to ask them to calm down. I will try to be kind about it. I will try to have them have just as much fun as the rest of us. If it becomes a major problem, it would be a case-by-case situation, honestly. Baby.
Do you believe any of your commitments next semester would interfere with your ability to be an admin?
The marching band was a huge commitment this year, and it's the biggest commitment right now that I have, and I was perfectly able to do, not perfectly, I was able to do, I'm not going to say perfect, I was able to do CTF, and I was able to get everything done that I needed to get done, and I do not have as big commitments next semester, so, and my biggest commitment would be pep band, but that meets once a week, or marching band meets 3 to 4 times a week for up to 9 to more hours. So.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Sarah.
What's your favorite and least favorite game variations?
My favorite game variation would probably be Jailbreak, because it's hard to do inside, or almost impossible to do inside, but I really liked it outside. And my least favorite would probably be France, just because I don't like it. Just personally, I don't like it. I'd be willing to do it because I've done it in the past. I just don't personally like it. Jules.
I remember one of the game modes that you unveiled right when you started being admin was King of the Hill. And while that had results the first time, mostly due to a little imbalancing on the field and the teams, for the most part, I at least personally really liked it. Are we going to see more of it? Are we going to see a new, more balanced version? Are we going to see things like it?
I feel like...
Is everything going to be named after Mike Judge cartoons?
Mike what?
Never mind.
Okay.
I get it.
I'm perfectly happy with bringing in new game modes. I was well aware that King of the Hill needed modification from almost the very start of that. It seemed like a good idea going in. It turned out to be not the greatest idea. I tried to make changes on the fly. I think I'm getting sidetracked. I tried to make some changes on the fly and make it better right there, but I do hope to bring it back with better results. But again, impossible, nearly impossible to do inside. It would have to wait till outdoor play came back in. Did it answer the question?
Yes. Follow-up question.
Yes.
Do he got a booty?
Are you pointing to me right now?
Yes. He got a booty.
Well, everybody poops, so yes.
Incorrect answer.
It doesn't necessarily have to come out of their butt.
What? I mean,
I don't have a philosophy there.
You don't want to know. Just continue.
well, I am an EMT. I have been told about how poop comes out, looks like throw being it's thrown up, so I could enlighten you on that.
Okay.
Someone ask a new question.
Change the subject. How do you feel of the Michael Spivey throwable weapon incident?
She's already answered this
I answered this during VP, but
We wanna
because we have already determined that Spivey has no free will and is basically a dodgeball, I mean, he's a throwable weapon.
No.
There shouldn't be a special.
No.
If we're throwing anything that doesn't have free will, can I like pull out my multi-tool and start throwing it?
Please.
It has to be first be thrown at a mod to see the pain test, I guess. And
I
you're
now
not
volunteer Riley as a
So-
mod to throw it at.
I'm not gonna care then.
You're the guy that's not in the room.
Can I throw a Spivey at you for a paint test?
I'm not a mod. It would be thrown at Garrett. Sarah,
You don't
What
want to
new
go spike
variations do you
here.
think you'd want to bring to the table?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What new variations would you want to bring to the table, if you thought of any?
I threw out a lot of my new game modes during the outdoor play. I'm very open to new ideas. I'm open to modification of current game modes. I would definitely be I'm currently trying and continuing to try to make more game modes. They're, again, just not good to do indoors. But I would, like, Jailbreak, the King of the Hill, those have been mine during, I don't know, I don't want to take full credit because I don't know what's happened in the past, but those were the first I've seen that happen at Capture the Flag.
Follow-up question. Do you ever plan on doing a tournament? I mean, there hasn't been one since the Bright administration, which was like fall, like 2013, I think.
I would be open to a tournament. Again, everything's open. Everything's open. So if it's brought up, like it just has been, I can start putting together a tournament.
Do you think since Sarah Bright will most likely not be returning to the exec board, that it will run more smoothly having only one Sarah?
I mean, since we're both Sarah B, probably. But at the same time, communication was perfectly fine at the exec board meetings anyway. Spivey, I think I saw first.
You have bagel bites in the room. Can Garrett have one?
Paul,
You're both Sarah BRs. Does that make it worse?
Yes.
To be fair, one has an H, one doesn't.
Yeah, we always say
I
with
mean-
or without an H.
but that still confuses people, so.
Yeah.
Jules,
Can I have $5?
what else are dues for?
What?
What else are dues for?
No, can I
$5.
give me $5?
I don't have it.
Well then,
Invitationals will be kind of offensive.
Would you be willing to bring back the troll team?
Troll team?
The team that you have red versus blue and you have a third party that's just out to screw with people and has no flag affiliation?
You guys
Oh.
are asking the question of, are you willing to bring back something? Can I finish my statement, or?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are asking a lot of questions like, will you bring this back? Of course, I will try. I will try to bring anything back that you want back. I will try to do anything, as long as it's reasonable. I will try everything and anything that will make the game better and make you guys happier. So, yes, to answer your question, yes.
Willing to do whatever it takes.
So, that's it.